Hi guys, welcome back. This 2000 game again. Bring another Lost Sword content. So again, please, if you're enjoying the content in this channel, Lost Sword or other games in general that I'm covering, please do consider subscribing. We're hitting our stride. We're at 4,100. Hopefully we reach that 5,000 mark. That's gonna be freaking crazy, you guys, if I've reached that before the end of the year. I really do really appreciate you guys moving forward. So we got a selector, right? We got the selector, and the TLDR, I just want to say, if you're a new player and you got a selector, my, like, without any contention, if you want to push content, it's either you push content by inflicting a lot of damage or by inflicting CCs. Okay, so in order for you to do that, I think the best selector for you, if you're new, because technically in the shop you will be still able to get a selector here if you grind every month. Okay, you're gonna be getting a selector here, so technically we'll be getting like two selectors. um, in the exchange shop we're gonna get a selector here, a pet selector, but you need to summon their mileage tickets here to get a selector. I suggest don't do here. Don't go to your souls. Okay, this is the best thing that you can go to. So you can grind this rare soul by getting mileage point. Better exchange this rare soul here for mileage instead of spending 4,000 and 2,000 here. I think this is better. Okay, though, so you get your mileage here, 10 rare souls, and then you can also get rare souls here uh, for 1,750 if you play your PvP. Okay, and also you can get it at 3 million. They give us a chance to get 3 million this one, like every week. So you have a chance to get a rare soul. So by that time you'll be able to like accumulate maybe 10 or 20. When we're in, you can, this one is every month that changes. Okay, you can get this one every month. So I already have 20 on my side. So at the end of the month I'll be getting a character selection. I'll be choosing a character selection first, and because like my priority is the character selector before the pet. But right now we have that opportunity to grab that pet selector, and my suggestion is if you don't have Phoenix, go get Phoenix. So TLDR as well, they're telling more copies, more memories, more copies of the character means more buffs or more increase on the stats that they're giving you on your team. But again, if you're free to play, if you don't have that much resources, I suggest you focus on your character first and just get the ability of the character. So as you can see, I don't have like lots of copies because like in time you will be getting more copies of this. But like for example, if you don't have a Phoenix, go get Phoenix, okay? Because like Phoenix, and always remember in your pets, you can only use the ability of the pet wherein you can only use this on the front. The two characters at the back, the two pets at the back, where you will only be getting the stats. Okay, so that's why you can only choose one. So Phoenix is really good because like increases the critical hit chance by 10%. Okay, Lohin Green is good as well if you want. I'm trying to like because the attack speed is 20 for your Lohin Green and your for your Knights team together with Lancelot. That's also good if you want to choose that. But like Phoenix is good, Lohen Green, and if you have a selector like Phoenix, Lohen Green, like maybe like I'd rather choose Phoenix than Lohen Green because at least Phoenix, even like you can put it all around together with even your um range team and wizard team. Again, it's an like all around buff, critical hit chance plus 10% because critical hit is a very hard stat to get. So to have 10% on everybody is like tantamount in order for you to push content whenever there's like four waves, okay? So if you want CC, you can go ahead. I'm lucky enough to have Anessa. Like if you saw the video there, so Anessa would be a very good CC as well. But like I will be using my selector for Esteria because I don't have Esteria. So Phoenix, it's either Phoenix or Esteria. Esteria is good because she has fear. Okay, she has fear in a way because some of the enemies are immune to root and immune to frozen, but like fear, sometimes it's a bit rare for them to get immune. So fear cannot take any actions for 2 seconds. It's really good. It's just like root. It's just like freeze. Just like Anessa does. She does your freeze for 2 seconds. But like compared to her as well, you gain survivability as well if you level her up quite significantly because of the damage reduction. If she's like T5, this one would be increasing, especially if you're trying to push harder content. Okay, if she will get the buff, you will get an attack, and then you'll also get the fear if she's in front. If you're trying to do CCs wherein enemies are immune to freeze, just like those fishman, or immune to root, just like I'm not quite sure who are the immune to like roots. I think the golems are immune to roots. So those are the kinds of things that you would consider. So I'll be pulling. I have already Phoenix, so I'll be using the selector to get um, Esteria. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Where's that selector? For transparency, I'm gonna get Esteria right now. So pet summon. So we'll be using Esteria. I'll be putting her on the front. So you can play around. You can. It's either depends on the situation. If you want to push content, if you want to inflict a damage a lot, you can put Phoenix. Or if you want a Lohen Green team with Lancelot, you can put Lohen Green in the front. Or again, if there's like lots of you want CC but like they're immune to other CCs like Frost or Root, you can put Esteria as well, or damage reduction on top of that one as well to help you out moving forward. So again, at the end of the day, more memories or more copies of your pet, just like your characters, increases the ability of this. Like damage reduction, this is gonna go up and up and up, which is crazy. If you transcend this one to 5, so like additional damage reduction plus 5%, like it's gonna be 8% additional damage reduction, and then additional damage 5%, attack 48%. So it's hella crazy in a way. 7, and then see, so at T5, attack 60%, damage reduction 10%, additional damage and your damage reduction 5%. That's for bosses as well. So she's hella OP. Together with Phoenix, if you put him here, so ignore damage reduction, additional damage, healing receive, attack 60%, and then also the crit on the buff. So you can use also Morgana, but like again, this one would be an all around buff. Its attack and critical damage is also good, but again, I'd rather choose Phoenix or Esteria, or if you want Anessa and so Phoenix, Anessa, Esteria, like Phoenix, Esteria, Anessa, and then if you want Tristan, you can do that as well for Root and Freeze. And then if you want Griffin as well for increased tank, or Dayan Kent, but like again, that's gonna be later on if you're able to like pull for them. So again, I don't have copies of them. I just want to use their abilities. Just even without a copy, they're still be usable in your team. Okay. So firstly, your selector. If you are on the fence, get Phoenix. Okay. If you don't like already have Phoenix, get Esteria, and then move forward on what you want to do with what you want to do on your team. If you want survivability, you can go Diane Kent from healing and HP, and together with Griffin with HP and critical damage. You can do with Athena additional damage, like lots of things to have, but like again, the priority is you can only use the ability of this pet, the skill of the pet, when he's in the front. Okay, so you can only use it at the front, preferably use the selector on Phoenix. And then because I was waiting for a selector, because I was like itching to get um Esteria, so that's what I did. I got Esteria. I was hoping that I get Tristan, but Tristan is like Root, so damage reduction and attack. But like some characters are very, they have immunity to Root, so it's almost the same as attack and damage reduction. And then Root here, while Esteria is attack, damage reduction, and fear. Okay, attack, damage reduction, and fear. Okay, so that's it. I hope you guys like this video. Like and subscribe. This again 2000 Gaming, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Bye bye.